everybody. I thought I'd do something a little different today, and I do like what I eat in a day. So today it's just past 9:30 and I'm just getting ready for the gym. And my diet doesn't really vary very much during the week. It's pretty much the same because I meal prep every Sunday. So I'll just show you what I have for breakfast before the gym. Okay, so there's two things I do in the morning when I go to the gym. Always one thing, sometimes two. I sometimes have a smoothie. It depends how I feel when I wake up. And I'm a little bit hungry this morning and I am doing quite a heavy weight session. So I'm going to make myself a smoothie. So in this smoothie, I have one banana. I eat bananas like they're going out of style. It's actually ridiculous. I'll go through maybe 3 a day sometimes. So I've got my banana. I've got some just frozen blueberries. It's a lot cheaper and you don't really need them fresh. So just a handful of blueberries. Now I've just realised I forgot one of the ingredients. Excuse me a second. Spinach. I like to put a handful of spinach in just to get my greens in. In it goes. Okay, next I have yogurt, and I use the Chobani yogurt. It's the 0.05% fat. That's completely, there's no sugar. It's just completely plain. It doesn't taste, I'll be honest, I don't like the taste of it as is. Oh, that sounds weird. But I obviously can't taste it in this smoothie, so it's fine. And to finish off, coconut water. Here I've got the Pete Evans raw seed coconut water, but as you can see there's barely anything left, which is annoying. So, and the other one I just use is a Zico premium coconut water. Just be careful with your coconut water intake because it does have sugar in it, but the electrolytes are alright before you go to the gym. It'll give you some extra salt in your body that you lose from exercising. Alright, and I'm just gonna whisk this up. Acai powder in, which normally also goes in there, but that's alright. I've got berries in there, so it should be fine. This is actually super delicious. I like to keep my smoothies really simple because I find that if you sort of try and make it really fancy, you kind of like, I need more inspiration to have smoothies, and you kind of get bored because you can't find inspiration. You're like, forget about it, and you start doing whatever else. So I have this basically literally every day, 7 days a week, and I've not been bored of it. I've had it for the last 6 weeks, 5 weeks. So yeah, definitely don't worry about getting bored of it. I think you get more bored trying to mix it up too much and having too much variation, but obviously you can always do, I don't know how you can't actually see me. You could obviously do like just banana or change the berries. Like last week I had strawberries instead of blueberries. You can have mixed berries, but try and keep the base of it pretty simple. So try to keep your yogurt, your coconut water and your spinach quite simple, and then play around with maybe the berries. Banana's always good because I find it makes it a lot smoother. So, which is why I always have bananas in my smoothie. Anyway, next up, this is my little shaker, and I use these two they're not really supplements, they're like pre-workout type thing. So this is Pyro, and this is Evolve Carnitine Plus. So this is a fat burner, and this is a pre-workout that gives me my edge during training. So what I simply do is fill up my little shaker with 200 mils of water, and I'll put in a scoop of each of this. This stuff is pretty strong, so look at the scoop of this. Like, I don't know if you can see that. She's tiny. Goes in there. Makes my water turn a delicious green colour. And the lid never goes on this properly either. And then a scoop of this. And this scoop is a lot bigger, as you can probably see. Yeah. That goes in there as well. What I might actually do is what my partner does, put both scoops in the one container, because the not closing lid bit annoys me. Alright. So there's that. Here comes my cat. Hello, kitten. She wants breakfast. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Alright, and I literally, look at the, look. I'm gonna turn into the whole drinking mess. You can watch me with my daily struggle trying to get this lid on, because it doesn't like to go on and I can't find my other one. And you give it a good old shake. And there's that. So that's me in the morning. My pre-workout, which I sort of have in the car, I have to slam it quite easily, and this one I just sip as I get ready to go to the gym. See me doing a series of push-ups. I'm pretty sure I did about 10 in this block just here as you're watching me. Next I moved on to tricep push-ups. My hands are a little bit narrower, preferably under my shoulders, and I'm locking out my arms just a bit because they're really sore today. Next, my favorites. These are deadlifts. There's 50 kilos on the bar. Just remember the bar itself is 20 kilos and they are 15 kilo plates. I do 5 reps of these, making sure my form is perfect to avoid any injury. Next we've got upright rows. These are my least favorite things ever. I have the weakest shoulders, which I'm currently working on. And then moving on to tricep overheads. These aren't much fun either. I do them as quick as I can to get them over and done with. What do we got? Abs. Running man abs. These are quick, they are painful, but they sure do get the core firing. Definitely one of my favorite ab workouts. And just here, I'm just having a chat to my PT, but at the end of the abs round, I also did a series of assisted pull-ups, which I couldn't film because I didn't have anyone there to help me film. I do 3 rounds of each of those exercises. So I do them all and then I repeat them again until I finish all 3 rounds. They are definitely my weakest muscles, so I try to work them as much as I can. I also did a series of deadlifts previous to that. Oh, I'm so annoyed I forgot to tell my PT to rotate the camera, so sorry about the portrait shot, but this is just me doing some rows on the, I guess it's like are they rows? Yeah, they're rows on the machine. There's about 15 kilos worth of plates on there. I'm not too sure how heavy the machine is unweighted. Chop, chop, chop. Just cutting up bananas for my after gym snack.
My bananas, look mum.
Delicious. My favourite things ever, chatting to my mum. So what I've got here is some, I don't know what brand they are actually, just some rice crackers. I have 2 of these. Straight after the gym just to get some fuel back into my body after obviously such a heavy workout.
Just having a chat to mum. We eat differently. Whoop, me dropping the container. Then I'm using some Kraft peanut butter spread. I make sure to get the no added sugar or salt. I want to keep it as natural as possible. Yep, so I'm just spreading it onto my rice crackers. Then I obviously top it with banana. And that's just my snack before I eat my lunch. I cannot stress how important it is to eat after you work out. I know it's tempting to skip meals, especially if you're trying to lose weight, but that's actually the worst thing you can do, and even worse if you're trying to build muscle. If there's no fuel there for your body to eat, it will start wearing into your muscle. We don't want that. Here, I normally have a wrap for lunch, but I didn't really feel like having my chicken and salad wrap. So what mum had made was just an all vegetarian stir fry. She did it gluten free and sugar free for me. Not normally what I have, but just while I'm on this meal plan, I try to keep it as simple and as easy as possible. I don't respond well to gluten. I am gluten intolerant. Let's not mistake that with celiac. They are completely different things. Gluten, you feel sick, but it doesn't actually physically harm your body. Whereas if you're a celiac, it will harm your body and you will get very ill. So I'm just eating just my vegetarian meal here with my mum. Just, very simple. I think that's a lot of, I think a bean curd skin probably. There's just some greens in there, some tofu, some mushrooms, just trying to get eggplant, try to get all of my nutrients in one superfood bowl.
So I'm currently on my floor, sorting out, yep, that's all paperwork. That folder's paperwork. That stack's paperwork. And an empty binder, which I want to sort out all of my stuff. Get ready for, I start teaching again next week. So just trying to get all my resources and stuff sorted so it's just easier to find. So you saw me have my pre-workout, my smoothie, my snack. I had a bit of a bigger snack because I had the peanut butter and banana rice crack, which is really good for after the gym, just to refuel really quickly, get some fats back in there so my body doesn't start to eat the muscle that I'm trying to build. So I'll have lunch probably a bit later today. I may skip my second snack, which is normally just rice crackers again, but it's with tuna, and then I'll go straight on to dinner. But for now, I'm gonna go do boring adult stuff. So it turns out I'm actually not that hungry, which is sort of weird because I feel like I have a really fast metabolism, so I burn through food really quickly, which is really good because it's always good for your body to sort of process the foods really quick so it doesn't sit there in your stomach, but it's also bad because it means I obviously eat a lot more than people who maybe have a slower metabolism. So that's where I really have to watch what I eat and how much I eat in sort of one sitting. So I always try to have like 6 smallish meals a day. Breakfast tends to be my bigger meal when I'm not training in my training season. But yeah, I'm just not that hungry, I think, because of the peanut butter and the banana, and then just like the big bowl of veggies I had. So I'm just going to the fan is still on. I'm just going to have take that one off. So I'm just going to have a juice. So with juice, you've got to be really careful. Here in Australia, we have a really cool company called Pressed Juices, and they do obviously cold pressed juices. They're a little bit pricey, but it's because it takes actually a lot more vegetables to produce like the amount of juice than we think, which is obviously why like the more stuff you have, the more expensive it is. Same concept with this. So this one I've got here is so it's Earth 3. Carrot, beetroot, chamomile tea, fennel, lemon and ginger, and I've also got another one which I feel like I might have this one today because I don't really feel like a really savoury one. And this one, Earth 4, beetroot, apple, cucumber, celery, blueberry and mint. So I'm going to have this. While I'm here, I'm going to pack my dinner for tonight. because I'm at work and my mum owns a restaurant, but meal prepping just helps you keep track. So this is my dinner. So in here is a really simple fried rice that I made, a brown rice one. So it's teriyaki chicken. So all I've got is chicken, brown rice, frozen veggies because it's easier, it's less expensive, and just obviously my aminos, which is soy sauce and teriyaki sauce. I'm gonna drink this on my way to work, and I might actually bring a snack with me just in case I get a bit peckish. What have we got here? Sorry, it's not normally this messy, but I was living with my partner for a week while my parents were away, so it gets a little bit out of control. Do I just have maybe do I have any protein bars left? I think I do. I should. Bear with me, guys. Okay, that's right. I will. Oh, hello. Now these things won't close. Ugh, go on. I will have an apple. I keep my apples in the fridge purely because it sort of just keeps them for a bit longer. I always have green ones, less sugar, and better for you. So that is me from now until, I guess, bedtime, really. I'm finally home from work. I obviously had my fried rice at work. It was good. It tasted like fried rice. Being on a meal prep diet is not always fun. I never said it was going to be. Obviously, you're always going to have cravings for things that aren't good for you, that you obviously should have in moderation. I didn't end up eating my apple because I didn't really feel like it. I have an ulcer, so it's a bit sore. But I did have my juice and I did have my protein bar, which was probably needed because I was feeling a little bit tired and sluggish. Probably I wasn't getting enough from whatever I was eating today. I'm just going to do this angle because my arm's really sore. But I did just have a cookie and it was really, really good. So that's basically me done for the day. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it sort of gave you an insight into what I eat in a day and what my training is like. I will do another one maybe in a few weeks once I'm off my meal plan diet and I'm back to sort of eating normally, even though I still tend to meal prep probably my lunches, not so much dinner, but sometimes I do just skip dinner or just have a smoothie for dinner because by the time I get home it's a bit late and I'm not that hungry for solids. I'm going to finish off the book work and then just have a shower and head to bed because I am so sore. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this somewhat inspired you to hit the gym or to meal prep. I couldn't recommend it enough. It really is really beneficial if you're trying to not lose weight but to get fitter, or just getting ready for summer, or trying to just stop yourself from eating junk food. I find that really, really helps because I have 5, but the meal plan is 6 meals a day, including dessert, but I don't have the desserts. I have breakfast, snack number 1, lunch, snack number 2, and then dinner. So it's actually quite a lot of food when you think about it. It's about the portion control. I weigh out all of my meals, everything that goes in it, and I try and keep it as, not organic, but try to reduce the amount of additives or artificial colorings or flavorings. So I always read the ingredients, which you always should, especially to check the fat content and the sugar content. If it's saturated fat, trans fat, that's not really that great for you. Monosaturated fats are really good for you. And my top tip is always remember, if it doesn't have an ingredients list, it's probably the best for you. So your fruits and your vegetables, they don't have ingredients lists. Remember, everything's in moderation and it's going to take a lot of time. Don't stress too much if you fall off the wagon. I've done it many, many times before I got to where I am today. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's, 3 billion other people are falling off the wagon, getting on it. The most important thing is that you keep getting on and you do keep trying. Just don't give up. Take it one day at a time. Just focus on breakfast for 3 weeks and then add your snack in for 3 weeks and just keep gradually adding it until it's basically part of your life and you don't realize you're doing it. So yeah, it's good for you. It's a lot cheaper because you don't feel like you're gonna go out and, you know, buy food because you know you've got food at home. And it's so time efficient. Like, I spend 3 hours at home on a Sunday cooking it, and that's me done for the week. I don't cook anymore at all for the week, apart from heating up my meals and maybe putting some peanut butter on my rice crackers. So I couldn't recommend it enough. I really hope that I've inspired you to try it. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you loved it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Jackie and I are trying to post some more. We've got a couple of really fun vlogs coming up. So until the next video, I love you all very, very much, and I will see you very soon. Bye!